everyone. Today we are going to be finishing the alphabet. So remember in our last video, we went through A through M, the lowercase letters, and we went through the sounds that they make, and then also how to write them correctly. Okay, remember tracing them on the screen. So today we are going to be doing the letters N through Z to the end. Okay, let's get started. All right, so the letter N, we're going to go down and we're going to do one hump. Now remember, M, that comes right before N, has two humps. N just has the one. So let's trace it on the screen, or if you have a paper, you can do it on the paper. So we're going to go down, around and down again, okay? Try one more time. All right, and remember N says N, like nest, okay? Very good. Our next letter is O, and remember lowercase o looks just like uppercase O, it's just smaller. So our uppercase O, we would make it big like this. Our lowercase o would be little like that, okay? It's just a circle. Let's try it. Good. Now remember, O is a vowel, but we're going to get into that later. So the sound that we're going to focus on today is the short sound of O, which says ah. Can you say ah? Very good. Can you think of a word that starts with that ah sound? What about octopus or ostrich? All right, very good. Our next letter is the letter P. And P is also going to look almost like our uppercase. So let's pretend we have a line here. Our uppercase P is going to just come down to the line like that, okay? But our lowercase p is going to look like this. We're going to have the circle there, and the line's going to come down, okay? So let's try it. Line, and then it's like a backwards C. Good job. Now remember, the letter P says P, P. Can you think of a word that starts with that sound? P. What about penguin or pig? All right, our next letter is the letter Q. Do it on the line again. Here was our uppercase. Remember, it was an O, and we did like a little squiggly line there. And then our lowercase q looks like this. All right, so think about that you're going to do a G. So remember, a G looks like this. But then you're just going to make the curve go backwards. Okay, so let's try it. Around, down, and up. Okay, so the letter Q makes the qu sound. Can you think of a word that starts with that sound? It'd be like the word queen. All right, our next letter is the letter R. Now, R can be hard to say sometimes. Do you know what sound that R makes? R makes the sound. Can you say like rabbit? See if you can think of another one. Good job. All right. Our next letter is the letter S. And S also looks exactly like the uppercase S. We're just making it smaller. S says S. Can you think of a word that starts with S? Saturday or snake. All right, let's try to write it. Follow along on the screen or write it on your paper. And remember, if I'm ever going too fast, you can pause the video and practice on your own, okay? Good job. Our next letter is the letter T. So remember, our uppercase T, we go across like this. Our lowercase t, we're going to cross it in the middle like a cross, okay? So let's try and write it. We're going to go down and across, down and across. Do you remember what sound T makes? Tea. That's what I'm drinking right now. Tea. Or another word that starts with T, it could be turtle. All right. Almost done. Our next letter is the letter U. U is also a vowel, which means that it has more than one sound, but today we're focusing just on the short sound. And so the letter U says So I like to think of U, up. So we think of like an up arrow, or maybe the word umbrella. Good. All right, the lowercase u is gonna look just like the uppercase u, so we're gonna go around like that, and then down. Try to trace it from the screen. Very good. All right, our next letter is, what letter is that? That is the letter V. That says V. Okay, V also looks the same as uppercase V. They're the same. Can you think of a word that starts with a V? What about vanilla ice cream? All right, let's try and trace it on the screen. We're gonna go down at a slant and back up. It's pretty easy. You try. All right. Our next letter is the letter W. So look, if you turn it around, it could look like an M. Let's try and write it. So it's also two V's. One V, two V's. And you're just putting them together, okay? You try. Good. Do you remember what sound W makes? It makes it sound W, like water or wagon. Awesome. Three more. Our next letter is X, which also looks just like the uppercase X. X makes the sound X. We don't have a lot of words with that sound, so we usually go with the word like X-ray, or when we have an X at the end of a word like box, then it's at the end, and this is how we would write box. B-O, and then there's our X. Okay? So this is a super easy to write, so we just go cross, 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 cross. All right. What letter is that? That's the letter Y. Do you know what sound Y makes? Makes the sound yeah, yeah. Like yo-yo or yogurt. Can you think of another word that starts with Y? Good job. All right, so with this one, it's kind of like a V, but then we have a longer line. So we're gonna do the longer line, the longer slant, and then we're gonna meet it like this. All right? You try. Awesome. And what is our last letter of the alphabet? The letter Z, or as I said in my previous video, Z if you're up in Canada where I was born. Okay, what sound does Z make? Z, right? Kind of like a buzzing sound. All right, so this is how you write a Z. It's kind of like a zigzag. All right, I want you to try. Very good. We have officially gone through the entire alphabet in one video. Last video, we went through half of the alphabet with just the lowercase letters and how to write them. And now with this video, we have finished all of the letters. We're going to be getting into more phonics and vowel sounds, so I hope you'll come back for more.